All right, we have one click of battery on the recorder. It just went from 3 to 1. It went from like 3 clicks to 1. You good?
Yep. Let me know you're good.
All right, good. Welcome to the Augury House Radio. This is we're out here in the, the woods. It's a little bit wet. We got electronics, but, yeah. But yeah, today's an exciting episode because, well, this will be our second time doing it, or this is, this will be our second radio shoot in the wilderness. So that's kind of cool because it feels like we're getting in rhythm. Like a lot of Augury House up till this point was doing things for the first time, like building a game for the first time, making a booklet for the first time, kind of sourcing collaborations for like the gallery for the first time. So now it's kind of cool because we're doing a bunch of things for the second time. So that's exciting. But yeah, that's the whole thing of what kind of makes this fun is just being able to just try a bunch of things. The way Augury House is kind of set up is like we don't really have a clear endpoint of how things are going to look or like how some Easter eggs are going to develop. It's all just kind of like a blank canvas of like that's what the game kind of is. So like the way we're playing within the game, making secrets and stuff is like how we want to that's how we want to have our collaborators playing the game too. So it's fun. I think this is like one of the most fun parts of the process so far. Like early on when we were developing like the earlier games, it was kind of mysterious because you don't really know how things are going to pan out, how things are going to take shape. But now, things are slowly easing together, slowly but surely. But yeah, so like this next part of Augury House, what we're thinking of doing is having more of a system for making things internally. So like we have a green screen, so hoping to do some projects with that, or like we're putting ourselves into spaces. One thing that has worked is doing live green screen where like we're for like the live stream restaurant where it's like we can actually have unreal scene where we're projecting ourselves straight into the game, which is kind of cool. So yeah, excited about those possibilities. Other than that, just playing around, getting into a rhythm, feeling pretty good. But yeah, so this recent thing that's coming up is we have in the neighborhood this car, and it's like this little garage right next to the main house. The way you get there is once you warp to the neighborhood, it's the house on the right, and what you do is you go to the back end, you press B, I think, and then it takes you into the garage, and then there's this kind of like an old school Hollywood kind of style of having the projected background against the back wall, and then like the stationary car. And then so what we have in there is this like a metahuman, like one of those, just like a digital avatar that we control the face of. But this time what we're going to try out is having a green screen instead. So just trying to think of some lines for a green screen character that'll be sitting in the front seat of the car and doing something. Not too sure how it will turn out, but it'll be worth a shot. I think the prompt that we're kind of playing with is, it'll be like, I don't know. I think the working prompt is a timid person who wants to go into announcing some like macho shit. So like and like monster trucks or something like that. Dirt bikes, monster trucks. But the way that could go is so like the way that would work out is like the person would be the way this timid person would be like working up the confidence would just be like sitting in their car and then kind of practicing the lines, like not really expecting it to be, you know, perfect announcer style, but just working on that basic translation from the announcer they have in their head to like them sitting there in their car. So I think that's what we're going to try to play with. So I guess what that would look like is just like riffing some monster truck lines or something like that. But so yeah, I mean, so this next part of the radio will just be kind of practicing those lines, just or I guess practicing that scene in general. And then after that, we'll just go to the scene itself and see how it pans out. It may turn out, it may not turn out, but you know, that's part of the fun. It's like, yeah, we make a lot of duds, but a few good things along the way. So yeah, I guess we'll just go into the scene. All right, so let's see here. So we're monster truck. All right, so sitting in the car, announcer, monster truck. So to prepare, I am going to go behind this tree and then come back, and then I'll be in monster truck mode. Shit. Okay, so I'm driving on my way home. Long day. But we still have that dream of being an announcer for big arena monster truck shit. And so on our way home, all we're doing is we're making recordings. Just the first very early recordings of some early announcing ideas. Monster trucks. Off-roading. Big engines. Yeah, you gotta come see 'em. Monster trucks. Yo. Monster trucks. Shit. Huh. Do you know much about monster trucks?
I don't know, I could try.
Want to try?
Sure.
I don't have much of a vocabulary, dude.
I don't got a monster truck vocabulary too, but...
Well, I mean, you can change like with the...
No, I can try.
Yeah, do you want to use the headphones?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So here, just like Yeah, protect this one. This is kind of messed up in the
Okay.
cords. Okay.
Give you that.
Yeah.
So protect this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, this shield should protect the water.
Okay. Uh-oh. Look. Look at this. Fuck. Are we? Oh fuck. Good? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's see here. Welcome tonight. We have a spectacular matchup ready. We have two very powerful engines going to be taking the mounds to we're gonna have two extremely tonight multiple ton engines will be taking the mounds as the Grave Digger and the Bush Bandit are gonna be going up against in the battle of a century. The Grave Digger comes in at a spectacular 1 million tons of rear horsepower with nitrogen pumping in each tire. The Grave Digger has not lost yet with a massive record of 12-0. Coming in second place, straight up trailing behind him is the Bush Bandit. Coming in at a whopping 20 tons of horsepower in the front only. This is a front wheel drive only. Tonight, folks, you are in luck as we are here in Portland, Oregon, ready to rumble. Let's see here. Okay. Fans, audience, please, could you guys get your... Fuck. Fans, audience, please get out of your chairs and make way for the Grave Digger! Let's see here. And folks, if you hear the music, you know it's them. The Bushweld Bandit has arrived. It is in the facility, folks. I can tell you, it has arrived, and it is in Portland. It is going to be here tonight to contest in this elimination trophy match for the Big Baller Monster Truck Association of the world. It's all happening here tonight, folks. It's gonna be live. A 6-man demolition derby followed by the demolition mountain of Monster Bushwell versus the Grave Digger. As you can see, folks, the Grave Digger is approaching his first mound. He's going to be going with a different color scheme for the championship event here. You got to think the driver of the Grave Digger, he's getting a little old. You got to think he wants to go out with the bang here, folks. As you can see, he's got 15 drivers, 10 trucks. Tonight, you will see the Elimination Derby you've been fully waiting for all of your life, folks. We have a massive crowd here in Portland, Oregon of over 12,000 people, 12,000 screaming fans, ready to see these engines purr and roar at very high speeds and jump in the air at very high trajectories. Folks, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And tonight, we have a very, very broad and big schedule. We're going to be here for 12 hours, 12 non-stop hours of constant monster truck action. Packed in first for the inaugural entry race, warm-up heat race. We got the Woodinator versus the Woodpecker. Coming into tonight, the Woodpecker is a whopping 5-1 in demolition races. Folks, do not forget the races or what qualifies a win in these heat races. What qualifies for a win is not purely staying alive or jumping, it's the skill. It's how high you jump and the charisma you take when you jump and you do stuff in the air. As you can see, the Woodpecker is not doing the best. He's sitting at 4-11 here on the standing. So he's he's here. He made it. You could say probably not going to be competing in the main event tonight, but glad to come out and make Oh shit.
Almost wiped out. Alright, yeah, so wait, let me see the okay, we have 1 click of battery left. So that's pretty good.
Cool.
You know what we should try?
What?
Oh, you
What?
Dude, I don't know. Wait, let me think. Like what would it sound like if like the announcer dude is talking to just like a random person,
Yeah.
Wait, dude, try this.
Okay.
Alright, so what if there's the announcer dude is announcing?
Yeah.
But you kinda have to be on your toes for every single scenario, right?
Sure.
Like if you're announcing that high stakes, you kinda have to be ready if something unexpected happens.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be announcing and be like, yeah, big
Yeah.
you're welcome to the thing, and
Yeah.
be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Or
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
the middle of the announcement.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about trying a line where it's
Yeah.
just like announcing, but like imagine like a kid's pulling at your leg or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or like replace it with like a dog or like someone or someone talking in the background, and you have to kind of like tone them down.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so
Okay.
let's try that, and then you can even roam further if you want.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll kind of just try to adjust, see what happens. But
Yeah.
let's try that, and then I'll sing at you.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, before the opening, we are going to be giving away a few lucky prizes to a few contestants in just 25 quick minutes. I promise you folks, we are going to be starting the earliest of these heat races, and we're going to be getting some monster truck action to you guys as soon as we're going to be getting some monster truck action as soon as possible to you guys. But first, we're going to be going through with these charity races. Hey, sir. In just 15 short minutes, we're going to be starting these heat races. But first, we wanted to start with a quick raffle before to give somebody a lucky ride in a monster truck. No, I'm sorry. Hey, everybody's good. Dude, I don't fucking know. Okay, everybody, look under your guys' seats. There's a voucher for you guys all to fill out. Make sure you guys mark your names, and halfway through, we're going to be raffling out the tickets. Halfway through, we're going to be raffling out the tickets. Make sure you do not, you do not give the announcers or any staff member your voucher, as we cannot accept any sort of vouchers here. You need to take them to the front of the main office, and they will be accounted for. Got anything else?
Huh?
Got anything else?
So one thing we're gonna have to remember is before you started this next thing,
Yeah.
my thumb tapped the record, so we're just gonna have to do it and sync.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But what else? Do we have anything? Should we try to set up over here?
Sure. Should we do like some like weird dumb like backstage monster truck thing?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Dude. Alright, no, never mind.
Yeah, let me know if you got anything. I might just.
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Hello there. I am Binh with the Monster Truck Association of the World, and here I am backstage, as you can see, at the Monster Truck headquarters of the world. Thank you for tuning in to Channel 6 and watching the Monster Truck Demolition Derby of the world. We are doing a quick stop by, and we are going to be experimenting. We are here. It is March 17th, 2022. We are just here one day prior to the big championship event, and we're going to be walking around the headquarters and getting a look at what the feeling is like here, and possibly talking to some people, and maybe seeing some monster trucks. Okay, so we're going to continue down the way here. So this is the main entrance. So as you can see out there to the side, fans are going to be gathered here. There's going to be tens of thousands of fans just tomorrow here, ready to watch the championship. So here we got the driver's pit. So this is where the drivers come. Some drivers like to chew, smoke, eat. Drivers definitely got to eat all the time. This is where they come to do that. Let's go ahead and move a little bit forward over here. So as you can see on the side, so there's going to be garages, each with the numbers. The numbers are going to be corresponding to each driver. So find your favorite and get out here if you can. So we're going to be coming. We actually we have a show truck right over here. So as you can see right here, this is a full-scale replica of a monster truck. This monster truck was actually a participant in the 2012 World Monster Truck Association Championship. This was actually the winner. Some time ago. This was actually before I started announcing, before I got here. So this was a few years before me. So this is very pretty and beautiful to see. As you can see, this thing is monstrous. The wheels are literally the size of my body here. Let's get back around here. As you can see, there's going to be 3 exhaust pipes. Ow, fuck. And just look at the size of these wheels. You know, this is made to, you know, go really fast and, you know, just jump really, really high. As you can see, this guy, like I said, is out of commission, but we just wanted to you know, show the fans what it was like back here. We're going to be tuning back into your TV channel, so I hope you guys enjoy the 2022 Monster Truck Derby Championships. We're going to send it back to you guys. Thank you. So now we're going to be heading back to the studio. We're going to be whipping up a driving scene. So
just like based on what we just did,
yeah, kind of essentially, yeah, based on just what we just did. So, welcome back to the Augury House Radio, episode 4. We are back here in the studio. We're getting prepared to shoot the car green screen scene, as you can see here. We just got back from shooting, doing a little bit of practicing, as you saw before. For this, this is going to be again something you could see in the Augury House game that's available on Steam. So we're gonna actually get ready to wrap up now and shoot this scene. Like I said, you can see it in the game. So if you'd like, the best way to reach us is our Discord. Our Discord is the easiest community-based thing. You could chat with us, talk with us. Probably the easiest way to get a hold of us. We're always on there, so send us a message if you'd like. Join the community. It's a cool place, and also check out the game. We're gonna be doing that now, so I'm gonna get prepared and transition. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Monster Truck Champion Series on the ESPN 35 channel. You are joining thousands and millions of cheering monster truck fans all over the nations, all over continent, counties, and countries. Introducing we have quite the championship series for you guys. Honestly, nothing like anything it has been in the entire 20 years of the Monster Truck Champion Series. Tonight, we have Tonight, we have the opponents arranged from all over the world. From Europe, we have the Silicone Smasher, a brand new monster truck that just came on the circuit a few years ago that has been tearing up the continent of Europe. And in the US, we still have the old grave digger, the skull on the side. We know that one. 12-0, still has not lost this season. The Gravedigger is coming out of a huge slump after last year, going into mechanical issues halfway through the season. You know, we all wondered if he was going to be coming back the same or not, but it's safe to say that the Gravedigger's back, and he's been in full form this season. And out of US, another one, the Death Row Machine. This truck is what I would call the Black Horse. The driver's fairly new. This guy's been hit or miss, but he's definitely been a stuntman. He's definitely not the fastest, and he does not accumulate the highest jumps, but it's the skill that really pushes this guy over the fence. Alright, introducing the first heat race of the day. It's going to be a run-in of the runners-up, the guys who couldn't quite make the later events. Don't worry, folks, these guys are amazing still, and you know, this is the championship series. This is the best of the best, so these guys are all going to hail around from the best monster truck drivers you'll see out there. Monster truck drivers include Dale Timothy Jr. Let's see here. Dale Timothy Jr. is a new racer sponsored by the Red Bull company. He's back there driving behind in the Red Bull monster truck. He's going to be one of the runners up in this first heat race here. We're going to be seeing him on in about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump to a cut with him. We had an interview. We were talking with him yesterday. He's actually talking about, you know, why it's okay that, you know, he was a runner-up. You know, some of these guys, they, you know, this is their dream. So they're here trying out their hearts, and you know, sometimes they don't make it. But you know, he was humble in the moment. And let's just cut to this interview, and you'll see. Alright, what a heat race one that was, folks. I hope you guys are entertained here. Like we said, it is the Red Bull monster truck coming out on top here again, folks. As you guys saw in the interview, such a humble, spirited young man to be able to come away with this win, and you know, it really showed. His skill points were immaculate. They were beautiful. His air time was great. He really flourished here. It's a shame that this is going to be his last race of the season, but on top of it being its last race, it's almost beautiful to see him go out at least on top of something. You know, he has something to look up for next season. All right, here, guys. Like we said, we got an interview right here with the winner from the Red Bull team here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the driver, but we were able to get the technician, the head man that works on his car. You know, he sets the car. You do the aligning. You pump up the tires, all that good stuff. Can you give us some insight as to what it was? Was it the driver? What is it a full balance of? Yeah. And for the folks back home, I would totally agree. And you know, so much gets put on these drivers for being, you know, good, and so when things go bad, you know, a lot goes on them as well. But one big thing is when it does go good, it's not all the driver either. It's the crew back there. There's 15 of you over there, I see. And there's one driver at the end of the day. So it's just, you know, it's definitely important that the crew gets its credit too. You know, this is a win for you guys as well, you know? All right, folks, welcome back. ESPN Channel 35. We are resuming this non-stop 12 hours of racing day in the championship series of the monster trucks. We are going to be doing the second heat race of the day here, folks. This is gonna be another banger. This is gonna be a crazy one. We have 6 different contestants, all ranging. This is the Arizona special, as you guys know. So many prominent truck drivers come out of. Did I say truck drivers? So many prominent monster truck drivers come out of Arizona every year. It's a training ground. It's a stomping ground for some of the biggest things, monster truck. So, you know, every year they put on this event just for, you know, the Arizonians only. So this is going to be the second heat race of the day. So as you guys can see, they're going to be out here changing the track. The track's going to be different for this race. How long is that? 9 minutes. Okay. Good? Okay.